Hello, good afternoon. Look how it's so bright in here. I think I'm really bright right now. Can you see me? Too much light. Too much light. My house is white, so I apologize. That looks so dark. And let me see if I can clean this real quick. Oh, that's too much light. I'm gonna try to turn this light off real quick. Let's see. Oh, is it really dark now? Let me see. It looks like I don't have no light. Look at this. Crazy. So I think it's the glare in the back. So I'm wondering if I switch. Like, I don't know. Oh, if I put it in my face. Oh my God. Look at this. Look at this. A mess. Look at me trying to put this together. All right, we just gonna have to be bright. All right, let's see. I'm trying to work it out, honey. Let me see. If I do this, you can barely see me. I think it's the glare from. All right, I'm trying to get this done. I don't know what's going on with this thing. I think my apologies. My house is white, so let me turn the kitchen light back on. Let's see how we do. This is bananas. Are we better with this? Let's see. Hey, it is what it is right now. Usually I do this early in the morning. I try to do it at I said I was gonna do it in the afternoon because waiting for husband to get home. So we're just gonna hopefully you can see me. Oh my God, the picture looks horrible. Let me see if I can clean this picture. 1 second. All right, I got a little cleaner here. And it looks really dark. Uh-oh. Oh, that came out. That's why. Let's see how it looks on the thing. I'm trying to get it together. It's. Oh yeah, looks kind of dark. It's because my house is white. So I don't know if I was to turn it to the wall and then, or should I just get on with the show? I'm just going to get on with it. Hey, I'm Katrina, the author of the book Krave. So usually I do my show in the morning, and by my house being white, it's daylight outside, and then like it's so dark. Um, but I'm gonna try to clean this camera real quick. What we got? Nothing. Anyway, I tried it. So I mean, I could go to another part of the house, but I think we should be fine. So I want to touch on my topic today is pain. What has pain taught you? Right? So that's my whole topic. I wonder if I can go downstairs into uh, the rec room. Can we hold on for that? Let's see how much charge we have so you can see a better view of me. All right. Hold on, good people. Uh-oh. You're going to have to work with me. My thing came off. It's all right. You get a tour of my home. We're remodeling, so be kind, be kind, be kind. All right, now we're gonna go this way. That's the bar area. About to fix that up for my husband, so he can get wasted, son. That's right. So we're gonna try this room. I'm gonna hit something. I just don't have my sign behind me, which is fine. All right, what we doing? There's nothing on the walls because we're working on the house. I left my book upstairs. Please hold. This is a shit show. coming. Yeah. Now, why the hell am I tired? Okay, this is some bullshit. All right, I left my drink upstairs, but we'll be fine. Anyway, so, whew, yeah, I can tell I ain't been to the gym. So let's get to it. This is what happens when I usually don't do my show in the afternoon, but it looks a lot better down here versus upstairs. So we'll just figure it out, right? All right, let's get to it. So my question is, well, let me tell you, I heard this song, right? I know we all have heard it if you're on IG, and it said what pain taught her. That's what she's talking about, right? So I said, oh, I listened to it 3 or 4 times, and I'm like, oh, hmm, it makes you think, right? Uh, so, yeah, still catching my breath. Um, so one of the things I have a list. That's why I went back and get my book. I have a list of things that pain actually teaches us, right? And for me, I would say everyone who is smiling is not for you. Because just as well as they're smiling in your face, you are a topic of conversation, and secretly, they don't like you. And I know I'm going through that. I have cut so many people off because of the book Crave. And I'm thinking, we have our date night friends, and, so we are okay. So when I presented this, I'm like, hey, I wrote a book. Of course, the only person who knew was my husband, right? So when the book came out, then I told everyone, of course, then I told Nisha because she's the assistant and, things like that. And then, we had to hire, drivers, security, and all that kind of stuff, right? Make sure all events all go great and everybody get home safely because my security, he's not just for me, he's for the ladies. He walks the ladies to their car, make sure they get in the car safely, make sure the bar stops serving alcohol at a certain time, everybody's giving water. So I'm thinking, you know, I tell everybody I wrote a book, you know. It's a good thing. I'm proud I just gave birth. And, I'm thinking everybody's going to be excited. We're going to have date night. We're going to talk about it. I'm like, everybody buy it and read it, support Black business. And you don't know anything about me. I will support anything that you have. Like, Master Mercedes party is coming up in September. So anyone who has a business that night at my event, you will get to get on the microphone and tell the world about your business. Okay? We'll tell the party about your business. You can go live, whatever you want to do. Because it's enough money out here for everybody. And I think we should all support each other and keep our money in-house. But like I said, date night friends, honey. Date night friends, honey. Nobody from date night purchased my book. Nobody. Yes, I can say what I want to say. I'm grown. You come to my house, you eat my small snacks, my great dinner, and not one purchase. You understand? And I'm like, I'm not calling out names. But if you know you purchased, I thank you. But I know you didn't because you didn't call me. Fuck that. I actually did my nails. Husband, I took them off because they were falling off. But anyway, so everybody that's smiling for you is not smiling at you, it's not for you. Okay. So was I upset? Yes. But this is what pain is teaching me. So I'm like, damn, you know, We celebrate birthdays. We don't come to your house empty-handed. Yeah, we the dessert people. We bring desserts. We ain't bringing no liquor. So, and it's like go to a nice bakery and do things. And it's like now it's time to support the princess, and it's like whoa, nothing, crickets. It's all good. Take it with a grain of salt. But this is what pain is teaching me. Ask me, do I do day night now? Mm-mm, no, I'm not. Anyway, so here we are. So, from everything that pain is going to teach you, you should take from it. Don't let it break you. Just learn from it. Everything that you go through is a learning lesson. And every day I'm learning. Every day we should be learning something. So take it as, I'm sorry, hit that. So take it as a lesson. Um, Everywhere that you're going, people can't go. I don't know if y'all know, but Tyler Perry had preached at Joel Osteen Church. And when I tell you that sermon was unbelievable. Unbelievable. And I felt like he was talking to me. It really touched me. And I'm like, why am I feeling this the way I'm feeling it, right? But then I think about it. I think back to when I listened to it, because I listened to it about a year ago. I said, that was for me, for now. Like I'm going through what I'm going through now. So I'm like, okay. So when I presented the book, even though the book came out in 2023, so it's like, oh, okay. So everybody, they're not meant to go where I'm going. Some of them can't handle it. And it's okay. And I'm really fine with it. You have no clue. Because my cutoff game is second to none. It doesn't, hey, I hate to say it don't matter to me, but the way I came up, mm-mm, nope, you're done. Just like that. And I think we need to learn to be like that. Be cold when you have to be, not 24/7. And do learn, if you listen to that sermon, just pull up Tyler Perry on Joel Osteen. That sermon is some kind of wonderful. Do you hear what I say? I think we can all learn something from that sermon. And I didn't know why it touched me the way it did, but it did, and I was like, why am I feeling like this is wow. But it was preparing me for where I'm at now. Child, you would have think that I'm on this celebrity stage and these dollars are rolling, rolling, rolling. I still work a full-time job. This place give me a little bit of change, and that's about it. Okay. So, and God's willing, I plan on retiring soon from that place, and I want to pursue Krave full time and get that bag, to take care of my family. But in the midst of all that, it's like, everybody can't go. Because I had talked about when you're here and the person that you're hanging with is here and they okay with you being underneath, right? But then when you elevate and go up, they got an issue or a problem with you or don't want to rock with you no more because you're steady growing. And that's something like what Tyler Perry was saying, far as people are just not meant to go where you're going. So if they fall off, hey, let them fall off. What he says like boosters on a rocket. When it gets to a certain altitude, it falls, right? So I had to take it like that. I didn't know why that sermon was so. It was like, oh wow, I feel this. I'm feeling this. This is bananas, right? So I'm like, okay, I feel this. This I didn't know why, but now as I'm going through this journey of crave, I see, you know. And not only that, is this I'm talking about far as career goals and just having friends and family and stuff like that. As my husband would say, it's a difference between family and relatives. And I'm gonna tell you right now, my family circle was very small. I'm closer to people that's not really in my family than I am my actual family. I'm just saying. It turns out like that sometimes. It is what it is. protect your heart, you know, relationship wise. You know, that pain that that person gave you in that relationship, you need to learn from it. Like I said, don't go cold, you know, or you can be cold because I know I can freeze up on you in a heartbeat. And it's okay, but don't be cold all the time. You know, pain teaches us how to rise back up. But if you let that pain break you, then you in that corner. And sometimes you got to go through the motions of pain. If you got to cry, you know, and some people think it's not good to cry, but I always say that when you cry, it's okay because it's to me, it's just a sign that you've been strong too long and you need to break down to rebuild. And I'm telling you, when you break down to rebuild and you cry, you feel 10 times better. You feel 10 times better. Like sometimes you just got to stop being so strong and just put your strong on the shelf and have that cry and do what you do. You know, you got to raise back up in the midst of disappointment. You know, pain teaches us. Pain is a hell of a lesson. It's a lesson. But some of us, we get so snatched by the pain that we don't realize we're in the lesson. And I always tell people, like, how can we go through things in life to help our children, family members, whoever, you know, co-workers or, you know, co-workers you care about. And, you know, different, you know, people in life or whatever, or just to help someone, just to give a kind word of advice. But we have to go through it in order to be able to give that advice to help them because pain is the biggest teacher. I always tell people if you're going through something, go to a nursing home. All those men in there, hear me good. They have been through some shit. And a little bit of women that's in there, because you'll find more men in there than women. Honey, that is a university of life is sitting in a nursing home. You will learn everything you need to know. The advice they will give you is because they've been through it. You're talking about people that's freaking 75, 80, 85, 95 years old, giving you advice about life because they've been through it all. So what? Go to a nursing home, make a couple friends, bring some applesauce. You know what I'm saying? They love applesauce. One of the things that pain taught me that if a door closes in my face is protection. And I'm gonna tell you right now, with this Krave thing, I send out emails. I do the most. You know, I do what I can far as keeping Krave on top and building Krave and um, making Krave a household name. And Krave is not just about sex. It's not just about, you know, somebody acting stupid over somebody. If we read Krave, yes, it'll give you that entertainment, but it's a lesson. It's a lesson on love and life and how to maintain your relationship and what you would tolerate and what you wouldn't tolerate. And most people I talked to a young lady on Saturday when I was in South Carolina. Shout out to South Carolina. I never. Don't say that. I would not be where Mercedes is. Don't say that, boo. Because you ain't met that one to give you that curve. See, you've been giving out the squeeze. So you've been in control. But when the tables turn and now he's giving you that curve and your squeeze can't control that curve. So he got you. So don't sit up here and say that you won't go through what Mercedes is going through. We don't know. That's just like with DV. I wish you would. I wish you would. I would. I would. You would. Yeah. Until it happens. And then you confused because you're in love and you don't know if you want to leave him. Can't tell your family because then he can't come to Christmas dinner. You understand? So we're just not going to say we're not going to do this. We're not going to do that. We just pray we're not in that situation. You understand? Like you have to, because as soon as you say no to this, and then life is like, okay, boot the boot the boot. I'm gonna make a lie out you. Okay. So, and with that, when the door closes, like I said, I got I submit so many things for Crave, and when the door closes, it's like, well, they saying no to me. I get a lot of no's, but I don't know if people know this or not, but first time authors, like I'm not walking in the door being, you know what I'm saying? Or they want an obscene amount of money from me, and I'm not doing that, boo. I just started out. But let me tell you what I am doing for the people who said no. Prime example, 92Q here in Baltimore told me no. I couldn't do my free advertisement, but they said they support Black business. Okay. But what you can do is pay for advertisement for $4,000. I said, okay. I'm not going to say the name who I talked to, but I have the email. I'll give Crave to next summer. I will be a household name because I'm working with Barnes and Noble. So listen to this. Don't call me for no interview. Crave McNetflix. Don't be like, she's Baltimore. Don't do that. Oh, I keep a no list because I don't forget shit. I'm petty as fuck. Cardi B wrote that song for me. Pretty and petty as fuck. And that's me. I'm so sorry, but that's me. But anyway, and it could be protection. So I used to get upset when I'm trying to figure out why all these no's I'm trying to support, and it's this thing called Black business, and I'm like, okay, well, we're gonna support Black business. Okay, but I'm getting these no's, and I'm like, okay. Or they want this obscene amount of money. They say yes, but you got to pay this, got to pay that. I'm not kicking out a whole bunch of money. I'm not, because I don't know if it's going to benefit me. And then now here I am wasting money. You understand? So so I picked my certain things, and I found a couple companies that I'm working with, and like I'll be with New Jersey Expo and stuff like that. They say yes to me, and these are huge events. A lot of my no's come from small events, which is kind of weird, but it's protection. That's how I see it. I used to be angry, like what the, you know what I'm saying? But no, so I don't get angry anymore. It's okay, you know. It's it's you be sitting there in that pain, and that pain is like, what the? Okay, what am I doing? It says support Black business. Okay, so I know I'm gonna get some support, and I know everything can't be free. I know I gotta pay for some stuff. Like right now, I'm about to pay for some advertisement to a YouTuber. I'm not gonna say who he or she is, but yeah. So because we got to get it out there, we have to get Crave out there, and I know people are watching my videos because I can tell when I go on my dashboard. But I need you to hit the like button. Stop sitting up here stealing chips for free. Hit the damn like button. I don't care if you don't like it. Anyway, support Black business. Pain taught me to keep standing when it feels like it's beating you down with a baseball bat. And it's like, I'm trying to get to these events. Or sometimes I'll do an event. Okay, I'll advertise on my page, and I'm like, get to the event. The host, why ain't no people in here? Can't have an event and don't have no people come out. And I'm like, I paid you this money. So that's why I'm on the fence too with the paying thing. And I know I can't be angry at everything because I know I can take something from every event, even if no one purchased from me. It's something there is a reason why I'm there, you know? So uh, keep standing in the midst of I'm trying, I'm trying. So pain taught me to be patient. And every event that you go to is a reason why you're there, is a purpose why you're there. Prime example, I'm gonna give you South Carolina. I ran into a young lady. She is really kind. She has a book. I have not read the book yet, but I promise you I'm going to read it because I'll be in North Carolina and I'm going to touch base with her and see if we can meet up at my hotel and do a live on Conversation with Krave. Anyway, I'm not going to tell you her name until I touch base with her. But, so to me, and let me tell you, I was really pissed off. I mean, I was fine. We were fine. We left at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. And, it was going great. And then the rain, it was just a mess. I had to change my clothes and, what do you call it? not a rest stop, but it was like a restaurant and gas station and all that kind of, well, let's say a rest stop. And I got wet. I couldn't change my clothes because it was a half an hour wait for the restroom. That's how packed you know, the stop was. And I went back to the car was gone. My husband and sister had moved the car because it was at the wrong station. I couldn't find them. I'm walking around in the rain. I was so freaking pissed off. I was like, you have got to be joking. I never changed my clothes, but my clothes was in my hand and they got soaking wet. So at that point, I was just like, I don't want to go. Even though we drove 8 hours plus, I still went. I still got myself together. I got in the back of the car, told my sister to get in the front. I got in the back, changed my clothes, and still went and had a good time. I'm glad I did and just not catch an attitude and go back to the room and be salty. But I met some lovely ladies there, and the gentleman that gave it, shout out to him. He was really nice. And but yeah, so that's in the midst of pain, So I was angry. I was like, I'm soaking wet. There's no way I'm trying to host and sign a book, and so I was angry, but I'm glad I went because it turned out really great. So, and you gotta also, in the midst of pain, when people don't want to see you win, it's okay. You keep going. You can keep winning. Keep winning. Don't stop for nobody. You know, pain taught me peace is everything. And when I say that, is when I walked away from my sisters, my ex sisters. I don't have time for this. I don't do gossip. I don't do who slept with who, all that sneaking and talking behind your back and, talking about my children and my husband or my grandbaby. Oh, let me tell you something. Don't you ever talk about my grandbaby, honey. Oh, oh, fancy baby is off limits. We're going to war. Okay. But pain taught me peace is so expensive and it's such a beautiful thing that I'll give up it all for peace. I'm so sorry. And when I tell you it's beautiful without them in this, having ex sisters, you should try it. It's okay. Eh, It's okay. Judgment free zone. We don't judge over here. We love over here. It's all right. And when it gets hard, keep standing because pain teaches you all this, you know. And like I said, peace is very expensive. If you want peace, you got to cut some people out of your life. I don't care who it is, even if it's a job. Even if you got to take a lower paying salary for peace, do it. Because it's nothing, it's nothing like peace. I sit in my house, I don't own nobody. Nothing. Nobody did anything for me or my son when I was out there fighting like a cat, surviving like a dog. Nobody. So I can sit back in my house and my phone ring. I don't have to do shit for nobody because I was out here alone. And you know what? And I was so angry back in the day, like nobody would help me, and. But now it's like, yes, it's a wonderful thing. I'm glad now. It is what it is. Now, I'm not gonna hold you. I've been on here almost a half an hour because I couldn't get my camera together. So let me see. I have one more thing. When you go through a lot in life, it changes you. Uh, I think it makes you grown. You know, I'm on my grown woman shit. I don't play games. I'm not for it. Because pain changes you. And if your pain don't change you, you ain't been through no shit. You ain't been in pain. Because pain do change you. It changed everything about you. It changed the way your hair, your skin, your tone, your walk. It changes you. Your personality. It don't take away from your personality. It makes you aware. Yeah, if I'm making sense, like pain does something to you. It doesn't really change your personality because your personality is who you are. So it changes how you look at people. I'm gonna say that, and how you take to people, and how you watch people. Because that's my biggest thing. I watch you. If I don't like the way you move, you can't be around me. I'm gonna say I'm gonna call you back. That's what I'm gonna do. But that's about it. But I think we should not be the same person. We should change at least, I'm gonna say every 2 years. I could be wrong. I don't know. But I know I'm not the same person. I'm definitely not the same person I was 20 years ago. I don't take no bullshit. I never really did because I ain't had time. I had to go to work. So you can't even with that dumb shit. It was just not happening. Excuse my French. But pain changes you. You know, everybody should change though. And you can't sit there and tell me that in 10 years or 20 years or 15 years, you didn't have no pain. We all have pain. It's how you handle it. It could change you for good or it could change you for bad. Not sure, but it changes you. I want to say it's changed. Pain has changed me to be smarter and watch who's around me. And sometimes we have people sitting in our face that don't want to be in our face, and we're kind of forcing them. So we got to watch for that too, because I'm thinking, were these people forced into date night, or did you just want to come drink and eat the food and small snacks? I don't know. But pain changes you. And did. It changed me a lot. So, which, my personality is still the same. I'm still happy go lucky, but don't get it twisted. She will come out. We don't want that. Leave her sleep. But I think, but I'll tell you what, I do want to be happy. And no one can make you happy. I don't think people realize that. You can make yourself happy. Happy is within. But anyway, tell me what pain has taught you. When you're going through, how'd you handle it? What did you learn? Basically, my pain was uh, everybody's not for you. Every door that closes is a reason why it closed. And don't be salty about it. Just be aware, pay attention, and keep going. Anyway, happy Tuesdays, Taco Tuesday. Well, stay away from tacos. But anyway, have a wonderful afternoon. All right, I'm about to go finish watching Alex Cross while I wait for husband. Have a good day.